Good evening, families. This evening, I'm going to go over several items to help you better understand the individualized education program. This includes eligibility, referral, evaluation process, components of the IEP, and parent, guardian, and student involvement in the IEP process. Eligibility is determined by using results from aptitude and achievement tests, parent input, teacher recommendations, physical condition, social, cultural background, and adaptive behavior. If there are severe discrepancies between the student's level and their grade level, further evaluation can be done to determine special learning disabilities. Let's go on to the referral process. So the first step is if you, the parent, has concerns about your child, contact a school and request an evaluation in writing. These must be done in writing. This request is called the referral. In the next step, the school will review the information that you've provided and will make one of three decisions: to decline to do an evaluation, recommend for the child to be screened to see if they will need a full evaluation, or complete a full and individual initial evaluation. The next step in the process is the evaluation process. The school must have received written consent from you, the parent, requesting the evaluation. The district will review procedural safeguards with you and provide a copy of the admission, review, and dismissal guide. Both you and the child should be present at the initial evaluation appointment, where the evaluator will determine if a disability is present. The evaluator, after the meeting, will then write a report. If a disability is determined, a meeting will be held with school representatives to discover if the disability presents the need for special services. If so, then there will be an admission, review, and dismissal committee meeting to develop the child's individualized education program. So the individualized education program, also known as IEP, has three main components. It must contain the child's present levels of educational performance, student goals, and special education and related services for the student to be successful in school. The reason why we want the parent and student initially involved in the IEP process is because you, the parent, you're home with the child on the weekends, after school, before school, so you know how your child is at home. And with the student being present, we can get some of the students' input as well. Since the parent's presence at IEP meetings is a right and not a requirement, most schools will try to include you still, like in a teleconference, video conference, or have to reschedule, so that way if you do want to participate, you can. Older students, like high schoolers, will more than likely be part of these meetings because they're at a stage in their life where they're starting to make their own decisions and can better advocate for their interests, needs, and preferences. So just to recap, today I went over the eligibility for an individualized education program, the referral process, evaluation process, components of the IEP, and parent, guardian, and student involvement in the IEP process. Thanks for joining me.